it was been told to Virat for the sake of Indian cricket, please continue as the captain.
The first thing I want to talk about is obviously the ongoing BCCI Virat Kohli saga, and Chetan Sharma in that press conference yesterday said a lot. And finally we have clarity from the BCCI standpoint also. So first, it is very important to listen to what Chetan Sharma said before I go on and analyze for you. Here's Chetan Sharma for you.
It was a surprise for everybody because कुछ समय पहले वर्ल्ड कप सामने है और आपको ये न्यूज़ सुनने को मिलती है तो नॉर्मल रिएक्शन सभी का क्या होगा. And it was been told to Virat for the sake of Indian cricket, please continue as the captain.
As you can see, Chetan Sharma, if you really decode it, has made three important points. Number one, when Virat Kohli said that he would step down from T20 captaincy, there was a bit of a shock, and everyone present in that meeting, 5 selectors, the president and the secretary, all of them requested Virat Kohli to continue because they felt that it could impact India's performance in the World Cup. So there is clarity that the board did in fact ask Virat to continue. That's point number one. Point number two, again very important, is at that point in time there was no talk about 50 over captaincy because you've just been told about him stepping down from T20. The context, the chairman of selectors says, was not right at that point to talk about the future. Point number three, that when he was told that white ball there will be a separate captain, it was soon after the test team was over that the chairman of selectors gave him a call, gave Virat a call and spoke to him about 50 over captaincy because the selectors were pretty much clear that there has to be 2 captains, one for red ball and one for white ball. Now what do I make of this? First and foremost, no one's the winner. We've had one version from Saurav and now the same version has been corroborated by Chetan Sharma and the BCCI. We've had a different version from Virat. Indian cricket doesn't look good going into 22. No one. I mean, it's not about who's the winner, X or Y. It is about Indian cricket and the institution of Indian cricket, and that is paramount and no one looks good. So what do I suggest? My take is very clear. This controversy now has to be put to bed. Yes, there has to be further discussion because we've had different points of view, but that discussion has to be done closed doors for the sake of Indian cricket. Both sides mature and responsible enough. Now, if there has to be any discussion on this, it has to be closed doors. My take number two. Had there been Chetan Sharma present on the day of the Virat Kohli press conference, this entire controversy would not have arisen in the first place. Because if you think you had another voice, you had the chairman of selectors present, the matter would not even have escalated to this level. People would have been able to ask their questions. The media was present in very big numbers. In fact, on that day, some people told me that they couldn't even enter the Zoom call. It was that crowded. All of the questions could have been asked and the matter put to bed. So what is the lesson from this? The lesson is very clear. The lesson is there has to be transparency and the chairman of selectors need to be made available to the media so that this opacity, which in a sense caused this controversy, doesn't happen or arise going forward because it impacts the well-being of Indian cricket and major tours. Virat is an important performer, very important performer. You do not want the harmony or the synergy to get impacted.